Hey guys, today I'm here with the Fat Bob and we're going to talk about doing the inverted mirrors like those right there. I've gotten a lot of comments and questions on how to do it so that it won't hit the gas tank. I'll show you all of that in today's video. Okay, so let's see how we do this. Now, something important to note before we get into this, I am 5'9", and in my experience on both of my most recent Harley Davidsons, the 2020 Fat Bob and a 2018 Iron 883, that my height is about the tallest that I could see this being functional at, with a few exceptions, and I will explain those as we go. So let's take a look at the Fat Bob. Now typically your mirrors are going to be mounted upward, and they're going to be mounted right here on this and over here on this guy right back here. When you take them off, in order to get them to fit, you're going to have to take them like this one here on the right, rotate it upside down and put it on the left. Take the left, rotate it upside down, and put it over here on the right. So they will be on opposite sides, okay? When doing this, what I have had to do is come down in here and take a look, is angle this piece here, the stem, let's try to get that better for you, there you go, as far back as I could. And then adjust the mirror up and in as far as I could. Now, if I were shorter, I would have a little bit more play, but I'm at the extreme adjustment of the mirror. So from the rider standpoint, let's hop here on the bike, and you can see right here where my eyes are, I've got visibility there and there, with a little bit gone from the control module there on the handlebar. But it is adjusted up and in for the most part as far as it can go. Now, if I want to get a little bit better view next to me, I could angle it just a hair more out. But this, for the way that I ride, this gives me the perfect visibility to see what I can't see with the turn of my head. And the same here. Now, if I bring the mirrors in, if that's, let's see if I can do it. If this stem isn't as far back as it can go, and I were to bring the stem in and thereby give more ability for the mirror to adjust out, then it would hit the gas tank when I come in. Right now, as you can see, I'll bring this all the way in, and that's at full lock, and it won't hit the gas tank. Likewise, let's look over here. We'll bring this all the way around and bring it into full lock, which is right there, and you can see a little closer, but still not hitting the gas tank. Now on my Iron 883, I had a similar setup, and I found that I had to do the same thing. I had to move the mirror stock as far back, angled back and down as it could go, and then adjust the mirror this way and up until it locked as far as it could go. And it gave me the exact same visibility as the Fat Bob does. Now, one of the commenters on a previous video that I did note that you can do further adjustments and have a more dynamic range if you loosen these bolts here and you rotated the bars up a little bit to take it from that 0 mark, say where the 15 comes down up here. So you move that 15-degree bar up until it lines up with the opening, and then the bars will be angled a little bit further up, and you have more play on the mirrors. The downside to that for me is just riding position. This stock riding position is the best for me and my back, and it's designed for the average rider, which happens to be 5'9". So if that works for you, great, and it's a added option. But for the average person, this is going to be your limitations when hanging those mirrors down below like that. I do say that I like the look of it 1,000% better than up above. And at my particular height of 5'9", when they were up above, all I would see when I looked in them was my shoulders. And it was not extremely helpful. Or I'd have to flex them out so far to the sides that I saw people next to me, like nearly next to me, and couldn't see too far back. So that was my option. Not something that I enjoyed. So this works well for me. And if you're 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", this will work great. If you're a little bit shorter, it'll work even better. If you are above my height, you're going to end up having to adjust those bars up a little bit higher on their angle in order to make this work, or go with something other than the OEM mirrors. I hope this has been helpful. One other thing to note, let's hop off the bike here real quick. Is that the only tool that you will need for this endeavor is a 1/2 inch wrench. Let's turn that back on. So 1/2 inch will fit that perfectly, and that's all you need to get this swap done. Okay, folks, look forward to talk more about the bike in the next video. Y'all have a great day.